Jesus will not accept limited access. What you fear, that thing you fear most of truly giving him your life, oh, listen to me. On the other side of that fear is a love like you've never known. See, because we're created in the image of God, our sin causes us to take it one more step further that we shouldn't. I don't want to be in the image of God. I want to be God. I want to be autonomous. I don't want to answer to someone. I don't want to live under someone else's authority. I want to call the shots for my own life. For a long time, that's what kept C.S. Lewis from coming to Christ. C.S. Lewis carefully examined the gospel. He recognized there's no place for, I want him as Savior, I don't want him in my life ruling and reigning. He knew that's not an option. Listen to how he describes this struggle. What mattered most of all was my deep-seated hatred of authority, my monstrous individualism. He wrote that in the 50s, you guys. And I think we're living in a day on steroids of individualism, are we not? Where our culture just applauds, you do you. Guess what? You can do you all the way to hell. You do you. Don't let anyone tell you to, and hate all authority, hate all authority, hate all authority. Only do what you think, what you believe, be true to you. That is a great way to end up in an eternal, Christless hell. He said, no word in my vocabulary expressed deeper hatred than the word interference. But Christianity placed at the center what then seemed to me a transcendental interferer. There was no region, even in the innermost depth of one's soul, nay, there least of all, which one could surround with a barbed wire fence and guard with a notice, no admittance. And that was what I wanted. Some area, however small, of which I could say to all other beings, this is my business and mine alone. I read him, and so often I find myself saying, oh my goodness, you just put in words things I've thought and felt, and I couldn't have said it that well. Jesus will not accept limited access. You could be offended by Jesus, and you could be thrilled by Jesus, but you cannot walk away indifferent when you've encountered the real Jesus. Because this message of the gospel and Jesus Christ is shocking on two levels. It's shocking that it demands from us more than we thought we'd have to give, your life. But it offers more than you could have ever dreamed or hoped for. Unconditional, unending, unlimited love and acceptance and forgiveness and adoption into the family of God as a beloved daughter and son, with direct access to his throne that's a throne of grace now, where Jesus intercedes for you and pleads for you day and night, so that your right standing with a holy God is based on Jesus, who never changes, so that day after day, year after year, moment by moment, your standing remains the same because of another, Jesus, who never, oh, that is so different than religion. That's when you can rest. That's when you have joy. That's when you have peace. That's when you have a sense of purpose that doesn't cause you to run out and sin more. It causes you to live for him. There's nothing you have to earn. You live out of an abundance of gratitude and love.